Welcome to AI Champions. I'm your host, Chris Budihas, and joining me here in the studio is Cole Faust. Cole, how are you?
Doing well yourself,
Hey, good
Chris?
to see you. No, I'm doing great. Yeah, awesome Friday. Yeah. But more importantly, from Atlanta, Georgia, we have David Youngblood with LouminAI Labs. David, how are you?
Good morning, Chris and Cole. Doing awesome. How y'all doing?
Doing great, man. So looking forward to spring. So AI, a lot of people have understandings of what it is. There's a lot of misperceptions of what it isn't or what it may be. There's some folks I talk to, they're just like, sprinkle a little AI on it if it was only that easy. So tell us about LouminAI Labs. What do you guys do? And let's get into the subject.
Yeah, absolutely happy to share. And again, thanks for having me. Truly happy to be here. So LouminAI Labs, in a nutshell, simply put, we are research and development for human enablement through AI alignment. And what that really means is we help people help themselves so they can better help each other. So we all have more time, bandwidth, and energy and cognitive load to spend on what matters most. And so, piggybacking on that, well, what does that mean in terms of application? So as an organization, we are where people come to when they've gone to the world and the other providers and, AI specialists that are out there. And hats off to you all, because I learn from you every day. But also, they get there and the other folks have told them, the world has told them, no, that's not possible. Your idea can't be done. It doesn't work that way. Or, it's going to cost too much. It's going to take too long, or, all the reasons why not. And then they find us and we're like, well, we have, duct tape, super glue, a Swiss Army knife, and some elbow grease and some good old ingenuity. And so we help them get that done. And basically that means like rapid prototyping, development. We're not so much maintainers, but we are builders, creators, co-creators, and muses for our clients.
That's excellent. Yeah.
Nice. How did you get into all of this with AI and everything?
Well, I would actually ask, how could you not be in it? Because it is everywhere.
That's fair. That's fair, yeah.
But by way of backstory, basically, I'm a recovering sales engineer, solutions architect for the world of SaaS, supporting revenue operations. And a few years ago, I found this thing called Crayon, which was just this little web applet. You could type in some words and it would make a picture of your words. And somewhere in my breaking through, I said, I feel like I can advocate that for the right developers in to make it actually create what's in my mind as an image. And I got very locked into that idea, hyper-focused, as given my neurodivergent nature. And I practiced. I tried it a lot, tried it hard, and tried it a long time. I ended up getting pretty good at it. And that curiosity continued. Then I expanded into research in AI and jumped into my first startup with a partner back in 2022 to create a tool, AI-powered tool to help, sales do prospecting better and easier.
Nice.
So David, is there a specific client you're looking at, or you have people in all different market segments across business?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, and we get asked that a lot, like, how do you fit? Who do you help? What is it really that you do? Really, we are the Swiss Army knife from idea to manifestation. And so if you have a problem solution you feel would be enhanced with AI and truly add value to the world and outcome for your users, customers, clients, we want to help you make that thing a reality. We by nature inherently are tech service provider agnostic, meaning we have a philosophy and a belief that everything should be hyper micro modular, and very easy to connect a set together. And that means that we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves or your solution to being vendor dependent on one provider or another. So that means we also, as a provider, don't want to pigeonhole ourselves into, well, we only work with X, Y, or Z. If you have a need, you have an investment that you can contribute to your need to pay for the services, we want to work with you and help you make that thing a reality. by way of our in space practice and expertise, generally speaking, we find more alignment and fits with things of communication, translation, whether it's translation of document format types or translation of words. One of our key projects, which is would be more publicly announced soon, is a revolutionary platform for human-to-human communication through what we call emotive expressional transposition, which is different than machine translation, which is like, we all like Google Translate. Thanks, Google, for doing that and bringing it to the world. It makes things easier. It's free, and it works at scale. But it's kind of broken, and some stuff gets lost in context because it's machine translation and it's limited. So we integrate and enhance that capability with a comprehensive pipeline to ensure that the emotive expressional intent of what's being communicated does cross those boundaries. And we do it in real time. We do it via voice to your voice. It's pretty freaking cool.
That's awesome, man. Hey, so David, I got to imagine that you guys, you will service customers nationwide, correct?
Globally, yeah.
Okay, globally. Nice reach. Yeah. That's the amazing thing about the tech space, right? You don't have to be myopic. You don't have to just be Atlanta focused unless you choose to be, but you can do this globally as a service and capability, and I think that's the beauty of it. And listening to you, and of course we talked off camera, your value proposition, you provide a lot of ROI to those companies that want to use LouminAI to increase their capacity to advance whatever they may do in their market. So David, how do folks find you and your company?
LinkedIn's probably one of the best first steps. So I'm the typical LinkedIn URL / the David Youngblood, THE.
Yep.
So pretty easy to find. We also have LouminAI.com. So Lumin, LouminAI.com. So it's a bit of a portmanteau for a reason, but off traditional Lumin. And other than that, and of course all the traditional social outlets, both my company and myself and our team are available and findable there as well.
Awesome. Well, hey David, thanks for coming on AI Champions today. I love your message. I love what you're doing, and great that you are recovering from your former job and advancing in this evolutionary period that we see in the IT space. It's awesome, and I love you telling your message and just showing the opportunities that are there for companies that want to kind of move into, as I call it, the 21st century and beyond. AI is going to move things quickly. In some cases, it's going to push some businesses out of the market space because they didn't embrace AI appropriately. And having somebody like you to come in there to help build purposeful tools, and then, oh, by the way, educate the people as to what they're doing is critically important. So we're going to take all your contact information, put it on our show notes, and post it out to the greater internet sphere so people all over the globe can reach out to you, David. So thanks again for coming on AI Champions.
Yeah, thanks for being who you are, fellas.
All right, appreciate it. Hey, folks, you like what you heard? Connect with David and ourselves and Cole on LinkedIn. Love to hear from you. AI, it's hot. So let's talk about it. Let's get into dialogue, and I'll see you our next segment of AI Champions. Live with gratitude.